that traditions are made of. Good to the last slice. Abby's, a legendary pizza tradition. Yum.
Hi, I'm Rob Cedar, General Manager of Clown Falls Honda and Clown Falls Subaru. I've lived here my whole life. Most of our employees have lived here their whole life too. Our sales, service, parts, and body shop teams are all staffed with experienced local folks. You know them and they know you. Our dealerships are comfortable and not corporate. Comfortable means we're focused on you. I'm Rob, and I'm glad to know you.
From our humble beginnings serving members from a small garage to today, serving communities across Southern Oregon, Rogue Credit Union was founded on the idea that together, we're stronger. For over 60 years, Rogue has been living, giving, supporting local, committed to lending a hand. Where you're more than just an auto loan or checking account. You're an owner, just like our founders intended back in that small garage in 1956. Living local, it's a Rogue thing.
The comfort of home has never been more important, which is why we're committed to delivering affordable, reliable power. Our reliability track record is 99.98%, and we're always working on new and better ways to go even further.
At Papa Murphy's, we know family time is more important than ever. And our family wants to do all we can to help your family. So we're making it easier to get pizza made from scratch that you bake at home by offering online ordering everywhere and delivery and curbside pickup where we can. So you can keep family time as normal as possible. Papa Murphy's, we're in this together.
Feeding and watering, building, tending, and mending, one foot in front of the other, day after day, season after season. At Coastal, we're proud to say we've walked a mile or two in boots just like yours. That's why our stores are stocked with everything you need by folks who care. Find your store or shop now at coastalcountry.com with shipments to your door, in-store, or curbside. We are Coastal, and we're just what the country needs.
Schwab tires. I'm a confident backseat driver, but Mom's a little stressed about spending. Remember, deep breaths and watch your speed. Even though we're watching our wallets, Les Schwab is still watching out for our safety. So turn here.
For a limited time, save up to $150 instantly on select sets of Ford tires. Les Schwab tires, doing the right thing since 1952.
When you think fun, think Clamoya Casino. Win up to $500 cash and a 65-inch TV every Friday during Tune In and Turn On the Fun Friday drawings. Receive top-quality Black Diamond cookware just by earning points on Sundays. New items each week. Get up to 5 times bonus points on Wednesdays. Enjoy a great meal and comfortable hotel room after having fun at the casino. Stay and play at Clamoya Casino in Chiloquin, where winning comes naturally.
At Klamath Falls Toyota, you'll experience our goal to completely satisfy every customer, every day. Because our customers are like family to us. You'll also experience the teamwork of our professional and knowledgeable staff. They're authentic, caring, and the best in the industry. And when you choose from our great selection of new Toyotas or quality pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs, you'll experience a process that's efficient, easy, and transparent. Experience amazing at Klamath Falls Toyota, where experience is everything.
There's a collision happening between science and innovation, environment and technology, thriving together in a place you might not have heard of. But the ones who discover us, they're the originators, working and learning in living labs that produce life-changing results and developing innovations that will change the next millennium. There's a collision happening. Be part of it. Be Oregon Tech.
Going to do it for our broadcast here this afternoon. Glad that you could join us. We got a fun one coming up here momentarily. Slip on down to 92.5 KLAD as we'll have the men's matchup. Eastern and Oregon Tech. The 13th annual Pink Out. Tech has never lost a Pink Out game here. We'll try to keep that streak going. For the Hall of Famer Bobby Thompson, I'm Mike Safford. Reminding each and every one of you, don't just have a great day. Make it a great day. Thanks for listening, friends. From Klamath Falls, good day, everybody.
Hey, Mike, they don't have a number 12.
These days, you can eat about any kind of pizza in any kind of environment, and that's great. But at Abby's, our customers today want the same things our customers wanted way back in 1964. Delicious pizza, shared with family and friends in a fun, casual setting. If that sounds old-fashioned, that's sort of the point. From our 36 locations, Abby serves the kind of traditional pizza that traditions are made of. Good to the last slice. Abby's, a legendary pizza tradition. Yum.
Hi, I'm Rob Cedar, General Manager of Klamath Falls Honda and Klamath Falls Subaru. I've lived here my whole life. Most of our employees have lived here their whole life too. Our sales, service, parts, and body shop teams are all staffed with experienced local folks. You know them and they know you. Our dealerships are comfortable and not corporate. Comfortable means we're focused on you. I'm Rob, and I'm glad to know you.
From our humble beginnings serving members from a small garage to today, serving communities across Southern Oregon, Rogue Credit Union was founded on the idea that together we're stronger. For over 60 years, Rogue has been living, giving, supporting local, committed to lending a hand. Where you're more than just an auto loan or checking account, you're an owner, just like our founders intended back in that small garage in 1956. Living local, it's a Rogue thing.
The comfort of home has never been more important, which is why we're committed to delivering affordable, reliable power. Our reliability track record is 99.98%, and we're always working on new and better ways to go even further.
What do you mean 12 up where? Oh, the desk. That's still the women's game. I still haven't switched it over yet. Okay, I should have looked further. I'm sorry.
It's all good.
I was next over there. So they don't have a 12. Thanks, Sapper.
Feeding and watering, building, tending, and mending, 1 foot in front of the other, day after day, season after season. At Coastal, we're proud to say we've walked a mile or two in boots just like yours. That's why our stores are stocked with everything you need by folks who care. Find your store or shop now at coastalcountry.com with shipments to your door, in-store, or curbside. We are Coastal, and we're just what the country needs.
Schwab tires. I'm a confident backseat driver, but Mom's a little stressed about spending. Remember, deep breaths and watch your speed. Even though we're watching our wallets, Les Schwab is still watching out for our safety. So turn here.
For a limited time, save up to $150 instantly on select sets of 4 tires. Les Schwab tires, doing the right thing since 1952.
When you think fun, think Clamoya Casino. Win up to $500 cash and a 65-inch TV every Friday during Tune In and Turn On the Fun Friday drawings. Receive top-quality Black Diamond cookware just by earning points on Sundays. New items each week. Get up to 5 times bonus points on Wednesdays. Enjoy a great meal and comfortable hotel room after having fun at the casino. Stay and play at Clamoya Casino in Chiloquin, where winning comes naturally.
At Klamath Falls Toyota, you'll experience our goal to completely satisfy every customer, every day. Because our customers are like family to us. You'll also experience the teamwork of our professional and knowledgeable staff. They're authentic, caring, and the best in the industry. And when you choose from our great selection of new Toyotas or quality pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs, you'll experience a process that's efficient, easy, and transparent. Experience amazing at Klamath Falls Toyota, where experience is everything.
There's a collision happening between science and innovation, environment and technology, thriving together in a place you might not have heard of. But the ones who discover us, they're the originators, working and learning in living labs that produce life-changing results and developing innovations that will change the next millennium. There's a collision happening. Be part of it. Be Oregon Tech.
These days, you can eat about any kind of pizza in any kind of environment, and that's great. But at Abby's, our customers today want the same things our customers wanted way back in 1964. Delicious pizza, shared with family and friends in a fun, casual setting. If that sounds old-fashioned, that's sort of the point. From our 36 locations, Abby serves the kind of traditional pizza that traditions are made of. Good to the last slice. Abby's, a legendary pizza tradition. Yum.
Hi, I'm Rob Cedar, General Manager of Clown Falls Honda and Clown Falls Subaru. I've lived here my whole life. Most of our employees have lived here their whole life too. Our sales, service, parts, and body shop teams are all staffed with experienced local folks. You know them and they know you. Our dealerships are comfortable and not corporate. Comfortable means we're focused on you. I'm Rob, and I'm glad to know you.
From our humble beginnings serving members from a small garage to today, serving communities across Southern Oregon, Rogue Credit Union was founded on the idea that together, we're stronger. For over 60 years, Rogue has been living, giving, supporting local, committed to lending a hand. Where you're more than just an auto loan or checking account, you're an owner, just like our founders intended back in that small garage in 1956. Living local, it's a Rogue thing.
The comfort of home has never been more important, which is why we're committed to delivering affordable, reliable power. Our reliability track record is 99.98%, and we're always working on new and better ways to go even further.
At Papa Murphy's, we know family time is more important than ever. And our family wants to do all we can to help your family. So we're making it easier to get pizza made from scratch that you bake at home by offering online ordering everywhere and delivery and curbside pickup where we can. So you can keep family time as normal as possible. Papa Murphy's, we're in this together.
Feeding and watering, building, tending, and mending, one foot in front of the other, day after day, season after season. At Coastal, we're proud to say we've walked a mile or two in boots just like yours. That's why our stores are stocked with everything you need by folks who care. Find your store or shop now at coastalcountry.com with shipments to your door, in-store, or curbside. We are Coastal, and we're just what the country needs.
A sea of pink here at Danny Miles Court for our 13th annual Pink Out. Eastern Oregon, the opponent tonight, Bobby. And we remember back to that game back in early December. Tech was tied at 50 in that one. And then Eastern just went on that three-point shooting spree, made 13 out of 14 in a stretch. Not going to say Eastern can't do that again. I wouldn't expect them to do that again.
Yeah, I agree with that, Mike, because they, for example, they didn't do it last night. But as you say, they could easily do it. I mean, that was just something to believe. You know, you just had to be there like we were to see it and watch it.
Eastern Oregon last night loses at Southern Oregon 88-63, a game that was never in doubt for Southern Oregon. Tech expended a ton of energy in that loss to College of Idaho last night, losing 87-75. 27 points, 12 rebounds for Keegan Shivers, 16 points and 9 rebounds for Jamison Guerra, who will be in the starting lineup tonight. But the big key to me is Tech has to get some production out of Joey Potts and Cody Bauman. They were non-existent last night.
Yeah, you hit that right on the head. They were like they were never there.
And it was just a credit to the great defense that College of Idaho did in that contest. But they have to exert themselves on the low block tonight. Bauman had a good game in the first meeting between these clubs, and we'll see if they can do that one more time. Again, it is Pink Out. We thank our friends at Sky Lakes for again supporting Oregon Tech, and all the money we raise tonight going to stay right here in the Klamath Falls community to support breast cancer research and also treatment here in the base. And that's going to do it for our pregame report. When we come back, Scott Allen will have the starting lineups. Bobby T will have the play-by-play. It is the 182nd meeting between Eastern Oregon and Oregon Tech. Glad you could join us on 92.5 KLAD.
Thanks to Les Schwab Tires. I'm a confident backseat driver, but Mom's a little stressed about spending. Remember, deep breaths and watch your speed. Even though we're watching our wallets, Les Schwab is still watching out for our safety. So it's right here.
For a limited time, save up to $150 instantly on select sets of 4 tires. Les Schwab Tires, doing the right thing since 1952.
There's a collision happening between science and innovation, environment and technology, thriving together in a place you might not have heard of. But the ones who discover us, they're the originators, working and learning in living labs that produce life-changing results and developing innovations that will change the next millennium. There's a collision happening. Be part of it. Be Oregon Tech.
Feeding and watering, building, tending, and mending, one foot in front of the other, day after day, season after season. At Coastal, we're proud to say we've walked a mile or two in boots just like yours. That's why our stores are stocked with everything you need by folks who care. Find your store or shop now at coastalcountry.com with shipments to your door, in-store, or curbside. We are Coastal, and we're just what the country needs.
At Klamath Falls Toyota, you'll experience our goal to completely satisfy every customer, every day. Because our customers are like family to us. You'll also experience the teamwork of our professional and knowledgeable staff. They're authentic, caring, and the best in the industry. And when you choose from our great selection of new Toyotas or quality pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs, you'll experience a process that's efficient, easy, and transparent. Experience amazing at Klamath Falls Toyota, where experience is everything.
The comfort of home has never been more important, which is why we're committed to delivering affordable, reliable power. Our reliability track record is 99.98%, and we're always working on new and better ways to go even further.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Oregon Institute of Technology and Danny Miles Court. This is the 2023 edition of the Sky Lakes Oregon Tech Pinkout. Tonight's game features the Mounties of Eastern Oregon University versus your Oregon Tech Hustlin' Owls. Before we announce tonight's starting lineups, we ask that you please rise. Gentlemen, remove your caps. For our special presentation of the national anthem, please welcome Tammy, Rachel, JL, and Naomi Ballou.
What so proudly we
our national anthem. And now with the introductions, Mr. Scott Allen.
Here we go with our pink out Lithia, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram starting lineups. Welcome, friends, families, and athletes. From Eastern Oregon University, the Mounties of LeGrand. Starting at guard, a 6-foot senior from Arley, Montana, wearing 0, Philip Molitar. At forward, a 6'6 junior from Meridian, Idaho, number 5, Preston Chandler. At forward, a 6'9 senior from the Bronx, New York, 23, Ishmael Valdez. At guard, a 6'4 graduate student, 5-year senior from Cameron Park, California, 24, Adam Orr. And at guard, a 6-foot junior from Elk Grove, California, 32, A.J. Huddleston. The Mounties are coached by head coach Chris Kemp. He's assisted by Hugh Johnson and Kobe Gardea. The largest game-for-game attendance in the NAIA. It belongs to you, Hooter fans. Here are tonight's 3-time NAIA National Champion Hustlin' Now Lithia starting 5. At guard, the 6-foot sophomore from Sherwood, Oregon, number 2, Jameson Guetta. At guard, 6'5 sophomore, Wilsonville, Oregon, 23, Keegan Shivers. And at forward, 6'2 senior, Petaluma, California's 25, Joey Potts. At forward, a 6'7 junior, Mount Shasta, California, 33, Cody Bauman. And at guard, the 6'3 senior, Hustlin' Now Legacy, Medford, Oregon's 35, Kyson Faust.
Our starting lineup for both teams announced by our good friend Scott Allen. Again, Molitor along with Chandler, Valdez, Orr, and Huddleston for Eastern. Tech with Guerra, Shivers, Potts, Bauman, and Faust in the white tops tonight at Oregon Tech. And the play-by-play, the Hall of Famer, Bobby Thompson.
Hey, thank you, Mike Sappert. And I'll tell you, you may hear a few of Bill Schonley's things tonight. The
Why
great
not?
broadcaster. He passed away early this morning. One of the all-time greats, and you may hear some Rip Cities, some Bingo Bango Bongos. We'll see how it goes. The tip controlled by Eastern as we get underway. And they bring it into the front court. That's A.J. Huddleston. Huddleston hands the ball back to Valdez. Over to Orr for a 3-ball. In and out, no good. Scramble for the rebound. And we have a foul called immediately right off the bat on Ishmael Valdez. Picks up the first foul of the game.
Valdez was very active in that first meeting, but Orr now 0 for 7 from 3 this weekend.
And tucked into the front court. Shivers, long cross-court pass. Down inside, Guerra wants to put it up. No harm, no foul. And the rebound comes off to Eastern Oregon. They come the other way in a hurry. Molitor, and he hits it. He is a good one. Mike, wasn't he the player of the year of the conference a year ago?
He was not, but Molitor had 25 last night in the win, that's for sure.
Okay, thank you. Now give it over. Tech trails it 2-0 after that basket. Bounce down low to Cody. Now he gets it out to Joey Potts for a straight-on 3, and he's got it. Joey Potts gives Tech the momentary lead at 3-2. There are going to be a lot of changes, you get that feeling, in this score in this game. Back to the front court comes Huddleston. Huddleston gives the ball over to Molitor. Molitor's pass over. Now they come back out on top with the ball to Valdez. Back to Orr. Back over on the far side with it is Huddleston. Huddleston down low, gets it to Chandler. Chandler comes clear back across to Molitor. His long shot on the way for 3, and it's good. No way Kai Faust could defend that. The lean back 3, and he hits it, and it's 5-3 Eastern Oregon. Front court. Shivers played 39 minutes last night, is what the box score said. I never thought he came out of the game, but I guess he did the one time. And I get a nod from my partner over here. Put the ball up, no good by Bauman, and the rebound to Eastern Oregon. Out of the backcourt they come. They get the ball right into the hand of Molitere, right here in front of us. Now Bauman's grabbing him. Now they go to the big guy, Valdez. Now he gives it up to A.J. Huddleston. Now back over on the shot on the way. Back iron and off. No good by Orr. Rebound cleared down by Cody Bauman. Get it to the front court. Shivers drives. 12-footer on the way. Goes 13. Got a whistle. And we got a foul.
We're going to say a charge on Keegan Shivers.
And Shivers is called for his first personal, a charge on that play. And the ball will go back over to EOU, leading 5-3 here early on.
You mentioned Molitere, player he was actually the newcomer of the year.
Newcomer there. I knew he won something. But you know my memory. All right, down, up, and under. A nice play there for Preston Chandler. And it's now 7-3. And they are on a 5-0 run. Get the ball back, and Potts got hit right in the face. No harm, no foul, no blood. And they say the ball goes back to Eastern Oregon.
Joey goes, I got hit above the chin. That's the area you're not supposed to get hit.
Yeah.
Officials say, nope, let's play on.
No, play on, play on. All right, into the front court comes Huddleston. Huddleston on the dribble. Now back out on top. The ball goes to Valdez. He holds on to it. Now gives it over to Molitere. Molitere wants to drive, wants to throw back his way in against Potts. Turn, foul line, fade away, good. Molitere is unbelievable. He's already got 5 and 7 in the game, 7 of their 9. And Faust is going to be called for a travel. And it's 9-3 in favor of Eastern Oregon, and 7 of those points belong to Molitere. And Mike Safford, they got to do something about that.
I saw Molitere last year when they upset number 1 ranked College of Idaho. He had 35 that night. He can go off in a big way offensively.
Now Orr out on top has the ball. Let anybody but Molitere shoot it. Molitere now against Cody Bauman, backs his way up. Going to jump up another one from about 16. This one is no good. He's human. Rebound comes right into the hands of Bauman. Gets it ahead to Jamison. Gives it over for a long 3-ball on the way. In and out of the hopper. Tough roll on the 3-ball for Keegan Shivers. Rebound goes to Eastern. They lead at 9-3 as we approach the 16-minute remaining mark here in the first half. 4 minutes of play. And again, it's Molitere dribbling out in front. Gets a return pass right back into his hand. We've got a whistle, and the foul is going to be called.
I believe it's going on Valdez, which would be his second.
Okay, Valdez picks up his second personal foul. And Faust will sit down. And into the game for Oregon Tech comes Jay Elmore, the 6'2 sophomore out of Eugene. Played his first ball out of South Eugene High School and went to Lane Community. Cody Bauman with the ball, gets it back out. Now takes a return pass. Return pass, going to back his way in, put the ball up, and the basket counts. No harm, no foul, I guess.
Was waiting for the flop call, didn't get it.
Did not get the flopper, but that cuts that huge run that they had, and is now 9-5. Front court, they get the ball to Chandler. Chandler way out on top, gives the ball to A.J. Huddleston. Huddleston with the dribble. Huddleston back to Chandler. Chandler down along the baseline. Fade away, 12-footer by Chandler, no good. And the ball's knocked out of bounds. It was last touched by Slade Dill, the 6'9 freshman from Dietrich, Idaho. Do you know where Dietrich, Idaho is?
Dietrich's out in Twin Falls County, just north of their very small town. They are a powerhouse in basketball.
They are. And that's a long way east of where you used to be, right?
3 hours or so.
Well, that's not too long, I guess. All right, back to the front court comes Guerra. Guerra with the dribble. And he's going to pull up for a long 3, and he got it. Jamison Guerra, Mike, had a great game last night.
Yes, he did.
14 points, 9 assists. Can't beat that.
And made 3 threes.
Yeah. And there's the fourth right there. And it's now 9-8. The lead is only 1. Ball to Dill way out on top. Dill gives it to Molitere. Now over to Preston Chandler back on the far side. Orr with a shot. No. And they're going to call a second foul. It's going to be called on Keegan Shivers. Shivers picks up his second foul just not quite 6 minutes into the game. Faust has to come back in. Shivers is going to have to sit down. You just can't foul a three-point shooter out there.
And it was one of those things you're extending out just trying to make a play.
Yeah.
And a good job by Orr to be able to lean in a little bit, draw the contact. And, now the hard part is with a short bench tonight, without the
Shivers,
services
yeah.
of most likely Osborne. You don't have Fraser. It's going to make it difficult.
Well, and what was it? Shivers last night? 27? Tied his career high?
Yep.
And he's going to be sitting on the bench probably most of the half. And there are 3 shots involved on this for Adam Orr. Second shot is good. Adam Orr, by the way, believe it or not, at the foul line, he's 7 for 7. He's only had 7 foul shots coming into this weekend.
When you're a shooter and that's all you do, a lot of time you don't take the
I
ball
guess
to
they're
the
not
paint.
going to. Yeah, you're not going to get fouled. You're right, Mike. Made all 3 of them, and now it's 12-8. And Orr will come out of the game and into the game for the first time. Emmett Taylor, 6'4" senior out of Lapwell, Idaho. Lapway, okay.
Just outside of Lewiston.
Outside of Lewiston. And last night, he was the only other player besides Molitere that was in double digits. Molitere had 25, and he had 11, I do believe. All right, Tech in the front court, down 4 again. Bounce down low to Cody Bauman. Bauman wants to go down, put it off the glass and down. Cody Bauman, you're right. He's got to be the big factor tonight. He's already scored more now than he did all last night. So that's a good sign for Cody Bauman right off the bat. All right, 12-10 Eastern. In the front court they come. With the ball, Emmett Taylor. And now back over to Molitere. Now the ball goes to McGinnis, who's in the game. McGinnis back out on top, driving straight down the middle. Turning around with the ball is Aflac, who came into the game. Ball knocked away. Tech comes up with it. And once again, here comes Guerra. Put it in overdrive. He's coming all the way down. Lay it up. Score! Jamison Guerra. And we're tied at 12 on the 4-0 run of Guerra. And the great help and a run there, too, by Bauman. Shot on the way is good. And I looked down again. Was that McGinnis?
It was Taylor.
Okay, Caleb. All right. Tech down 2 again, 14-12. Get the ball to Cody Bauman. Bauman wants to drive down, pass underneath. Great pass to Faust, who broke to the hoop. Lays it up and in, and once again we're tied at 14. It's going to take plays like that all night for Tech to pull this one out. Short-handed. All right, on the right-hand side to Taylor. Taylor gives it up to Dill. Now underneath, McGinnis shot no good. Rebound, Faust. Faust will get it out to Guerra. Guerra down the far sideline. Next dead ball, Potts will be back in the game. Over on the right-hand side, Faust out on top to Guerra. Now with the basketball over to Elmore. Now back out on top again with 14 on the shot clock. Cody Bauman puts it up, back of the iron, no good. They come back the other way. And into the front court comes Emmett Taylor. Taylor takes a return pass. Taylor's got it, wants to back his way in. Put up a shot from about 15. Got a great bounce on the side of the rim. It went up in the air and came down. And it's 16-14 Eastern. Guerra goes to the front court for Tech. Guerra dribbles way out near the center line. Goes left-hand side with the ball to Elmore. Now back to Guerra. Guerra drives to the foul line, jumps it up from there and hits it. Guerra with another bucket, and he's got a total of 7 in the game. And that's going to be an offensive charging foul. Ty Faust drew the charge. And the foul will go against Michael Offwork. We've got a timeout. 11:40 remaining in the first half. Hey, we're tied at 16. EOU, Oregon Tech.
At Klamath Falls Toyota, you'll experience our goal to completely satisfy every customer, every day. Because our customers are like family to us. You'll also experience the teamwork of our professional and knowledgeable staff. They're authentic, caring, and the best in the industry. And when you choose from our great selection of new Toyotas or quality pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs, you'll experience a process that's efficient easy and transparent. Experience amazing at Klamath Falls Toyota, where experience is everything.
These days, you can eat about any kind of pizza in any kind of environment, and that's great. But at Abby's, our customers today want the same things our customers wanted way back in 1964. Delicious pizza, shared with family and friends in a fun, casual setting. If that sounds old-fashioned, that's sort of the point. From our 36 locations, Abby serves the kind of traditional pizza that traditions are made of. Good to the last slice. Abby's, a legendary pizza tradition. Yum.
Glad you could join us here from Danny Miles Court. We're tied at 16. Good start for Jamison Guerra. 7 for Oregon Tech, and Philip Molitere the same for Eastern Oregon. First time we've seen Noah Thomas onto the floor for Oregon Tech tonight. Is Tech going to try to get that lead back?
Yeah, and he only played just a matter of seconds, not even a full minute last night. And looking to check back in is going to be, guess who? Keegan Shivers. All right, out of the backcourt comes Noah Thomas, a 6'3" freshman from Chico, California. Get it out on top. Noah's got it. Right side, and the pass is intended, and it's intercepted. Driving all the way to the well is Malachi Upwork. And they go up 18-16. All right, get the ball to Faust. Also into the game for Oregon Tech for the first time is Blake Jensen. Give the ball back up to Elmore. Now over again with the ball is Thomas. Back over. Elmore from the corner for 3. In and out. No good, but the rebound Potts. Gets it back to Kai Faust. Kai, he's going to launch a 3. Is it on the line? Not quite. Hit the front of the rim. Came right back down into the hands of Aflac. And he tries a 3, and it's short off the rim, and the rebound comes into the hands of Faust, who will give it up to Noah Thomas. Thomas into the front court. Thomas on the dribble to the right side. Looking, lobs down to Joey Potts. Potts wants to back his way in, wants to turn. No harm, no foul, but yes, they blew it. There is going to be a foul, and Joey Potts is going to shoot too.
Looks like it's on Dill.
And the foul's going to go against Slade Dill, the 6'9" freshman from Dietrich, Idaho. Out by Twin Falls, Mike Safford told me. And Potts will shoot too.
Dietrich, Shoshone, the area out that way.
Okay, shot first one by Potts is no good. 63% on the year. Out of the game for Oregon Tech comes Jay Elmore, and back into the game for Oregon Tech comes Keegan Shivers.
I would be shocked if Tech doesn't go into zone this time.
Okay, second shot by Potts is good. Cuts the Eastern lead to 1. All right, way out in front with the ball is Upward. Now gives it to Dill at the high post. Now Dill gets it to Molitere. You got to watch him. Phillip with the ball. Phillip Molitere has it. Going to drive down, pull up, foul line jump. Good. And it's 20-17, Eastern by 3.
They just ISO him, Bobby.
Oh, I know it. Tech puts the ball in play. Thomas has got it. Noah on the dribble. Going to go down, go in, put up a shot. Good. Noah Thomas. What a move by the freshman. Now he's coming down, running right behind Molitere. Molitere passes underneath, and it's stolen by who else? Noah Thomas. I tell you, you need the fresh kid in there, don't you? All right, get the ball over to Shivers. Shivers wants to drive, pull up, shot on the way for 3. And he was fouled, but no call, no whatever. And Southern, or rather Eastern, gets the rebound. Come there. It would be Southern on Tuesday night. And they're going to call the foul, and it's going to be a charging foul. I tell you, my favorite official from last night has made 4 great calls today already.
That was a good call right there.
That was an excellent
call. Great
call.
job by Shivers to work baseline, get in front of the charging player, and it was body right to the chest of Shivers. If it had went the other way, that would have been the 3rd foul at the midway point of the first half. That would have been a tough one to take.
That would have, but that was the right call. It was a great call. He is not the same guy. I think it's his twin brother that's here tonight. He is doing a fabulous job. All right, and the shot was blocked. And here comes Dill down. He loses the handle. He still got it. Got to be careful out there as they wing it around. They get it right here in front of us to Molitor, who had knocked that one away. Now they lob it into Dill, and Dill's going to be, and they're going to call a block on Guerra. Call a block on Guerra.
Surprised they didn't call a flop there, let alone a block.
Yeah.
But that was the call.
Wow. Okay. And now sitting down for Oregon Tech is Blake Jensen. And coming back into the game is Kai Faust. 2019 Eastern, and they've got the ball here. Get the ball into Valdez. Ishmael has it. Ishmael wants to back his way on Potts. Still backing, looking, gives it up inside. Gives it up to Taylor, and they lose the ball out of bounds. And the ball will go back over to Oregon Tech.
6 turnovers for Eastern in the first 11 minutes, Bobby.
8:45 remaining in the first half. 29 Eastern by 1. Leading scorer in the game is Molitor, and for Oregon Tech, the leading scorer is going to be Guerra. Pass over to Joey Potts. Potts drives baseline, whirls, turns, shoots, roll around, and drops down. Wow, looked like the pivot foot might have been dragged a little bit there, Mike. But
we'll take it and get the lead.
Take it and take the lead, yeah. 21-20. Okay, here comes Molitor. Gets it to Valdez. Valdez looking. Now he gives the ball up to Emmett Taylor. Emmett's got it. He's going to try a 3, and that's swished it. He can shoot him. There's no two ways about it. He didn't start last night, but the senior is 37% shooter from three-point range, and he gave them the lead of 23-21. Now over to Faust. Faust on the left-hand side. Faust wants to drive down. Backs his way in, still backing. Now gets it over, and the ball is stolen away from Bauman, and I think they're going to call Bauman for the foul. Offensive foul on Bauman.
I disagree with that call, Bobby, and the reason was I thought he walked before the foul.
Right.
And so I would have rather called the walk and not had Bauman pick up the personal.
Right. I agree. I thought, I could even see him kind of do the Watusi, shuffle. And all right, but the ball goes to Eastern, and they bring it into the front court. Taylor gets it back over to Molitor. Molitor drives down, gets it back out to Taylor. Now to the near side to Upwork. Now they get it in the middle to Valdez. Ishmael has it. Ishmael wants to drive, wants to back his way in, wants to bounce against Potts, throw it up. It won't go. Rebound cleared off for Oregon Tech by Shivers. Brings it up, gives it to Faust. Faust to the ball, now looks over, finds Guerra, and gives it to Guerra. 7:12 remaining in the first half, 23-21 Eastern. Guerra drives to the hoop and scores it. Jamison Guerra now has 9 in the game to tie Molitor for high honors each team, and they were scored, is tied again at 23. Approck gets it in to Preston Chandler. Chandler has it, hands it to Molitor. Molitor on the dribble against Bauman. Molitor whirls around, wants to throw it up. No harm, no foul, but Affleck comes up with the ball. He puts it up along the baseline and hits it. So Affleck hits the shot, and they're up by 2 again. Jamison Guerra in the front court, backing his way in with Molitor. Now his pass comes out to Shivers. Keegan has it. Drives to the right-hand side. Now he's going to put up a shot from there and hit it. About a 16-footer. Timeout Oregon Tech. 6:18 remaining in the first half. Oregon Tech 25. EOU 25. We'll be back.
Thanks to Les Schwab Tires, I'm a confident backseat driver, but Mom's a little stressed about spending. Remember, deep breaths and watch your speed. Even though we're watching our wallets, Les Schwab is still watching out for our safety. So turn here.
For a limited time, save up to $150 instantly on select sets of 4 tires. Les Schwab Tires, doing the right thing since 1952.
Hi, I'm Rob Cedar, General Manager at Clown Falls Honda and Clown Falls Subaru. I've lived here my whole life. Most of our employees have lived here their whole life too. Our sales, service, parts, and body shop teams are all staffed with experienced local folks. You know them and they know you. Our dealerships are comfortable and not corporate. Comfortable means we're focused on you. I'm Rob, and I'm glad to know you.
All square at 25 apiece. Eastern's largest lead was 8. That was at 11-3. Tech's largest lead has been 1. It'll be Eastern ball coming out of the timeout.
Okay, thank you, Michael. Out of the back court comes A.J. Huddleston, who came back into the game. Huddleston gets it to Apak. They go over on the right-hand side. Chandler had it for a moment, but back over to A.J. A.J. holds the ball. Now he goes way back out on top again with it to Afwork. Now to Valdez. He wants to run. Nice steal by Potts, but it went off his hand right back to Dill or whoever that, Preston Chandler. And we have a whistle and offensive foul, and it's going to go against Malachi Afwork. Picks up the foul. Tied at 25. Molitere out for a rest right now is Molitere. It'd be nice if he'd rest for the next 6 minutes here. Then it would be halftime. Jamison Guerra. Ooh, this one in and out. But rebound. Potts put it up and in. Joey.
Being active on the low block. That's what we need from the two big bigs.
And it's a 2-point lead for Tech. Driving all the way down. Wanting to put it up. Blocked nicely out of bounds. Beautiful block on the play for Oregon Tech by Bauman. And coming back into the game now is going to be Slade Dill, replacing Valdez for Eastern. And they get the ball into Dill, who gives it to Afrak, out on top to Chandler. Chandler now gives it to Orr, who came back in the game as well. Orr back over to Afwork. Afwork on the dribble right there with him as Guerra goes in, puts it off the glass and down. Nice shot from about 5 feet, and we're tied at 27. The Owl 2-point lead was momentary. All right, Guerra has the ball, drives in the lane. He's going to have to get rid of it. Now he's going to do something with it. Turn, shoot, and score. What else can you do? I'm surprised that it must be slippery down there, too.
How he got that shot off. He pumped left, right.
29-27. All right, Tech up by 2. Get the ball right in front of us here to Effort, and he's going to launch a 3 and bury it. He can shoot the 3. He's 32%, but he's hit 2 or 3 of them right here tonight so far, and they're back up by 1 at 30-29. Tech loses the handle on the ball. It's picked up by Preston Chandler, who will give it up to Effort. Effort drives to the left-hand side, comes back, gives it to Preston Chandler. Back to Effort. Now back out on top, A.J. Huddleston with the ball. Huddleston on the dribble. Good give and go. Nice play run there to Dill. Puts it up and in. And Eastern at the 4-minute mark of the first half has a 3-point lead at 32-29. Guerra to the front court. He leads all scorers in the game with 11 at this time. Gives it up to Faust, who now gives it to Shivers, playing with 2 personal fouls. Now over on the side to Bauman. Bauman turns, shoots, and he's going to be fouled on the play, I believe, by Preston Chandler. And he'll go to the line and shoot 2.
They catch Dill with his second.
They called it Dill. Okay. So it was called on Slade Dill. And it will be 2 shots for Cody Bauman at the line. Bauman first shot up, back of the rim, bounce around, and got the Boston Celtics roll and made it. Afwork sits down, and here comes Philip Molitere back into the game. We hoped he would stay out, but he's never going to stay out very long. Bauman makes them both. I tell you, since he started concentrating Mike Safford on free throws and everything, since that time he's probably shooting 80%, but he has a long way to go to pull it back up there. But what a good job. 32-31. Front court, and here is Molitere. Kicks it way back out to Chandler. Chandler to A.J. Huddleston. Now to Orr. Now they go down on the far side, and I can't see who has it. But I look, it's going to be Chandler. Now back out here on top where the ball is Huddleston. Gives it back to Molitere. Shot is short. Rebound Shivers. Gives it up to Guerra, and here comes Tech, trailing by 1 with 3:12 remaining in the first half. Guerra back to Shivers. Shivers out there in no man's land. And they give it. Now back to Shivers again. Looking inside, 16 on the shot clock. Now we got a whistle and a hold. And we'll see who he calls it on.
Blake Jensen will be the guy going to the line. It looks like it's on Molitere.
It is. It is going to be on Molitere. And for Molitere, that's his first personal foul.
Tech in the bonus.
And at the line for Oregon Tech is Blake Jensen.
Bobby, earlier today, right after shoot-around, Jensen was in here just shooting free throws. Big time. See if it paid off.
Shot no good. And the rebound comes off to Dill, and he will give it up to Molitere. And the ball knocked away down in this end, and all of a sudden, we have a collision.
I think they're going to catch Faust, guy who's battled head injuries this year, and never like seeing something like that happen to him.
I know it. So he picks up the personal foul. And that will be foul number 5 on Tech. Eastern has 8. They're going to run the broom across the area. But, boy, the collision, you had about 3 people down, 2 Techsters and 1 from EOU. And EOU will take the ball out of bounds under their basket with 22 on the shot clock. Get it into Dill. Dill wants to drive underneath, want to put it up, toss it up. It will not go. Fight for the rebound. Almost a collision there, but it comes long, and Preston Chandler comes down with it. Chandler gives it to Molitere, to Dill, and now over to Orr. Orr back to Molitere. Wants to try to get around foul, scoop it to the hoop. Shot, he missed it. Didn't get there. Good D by Tech. They get it to the front court. Get it over to Elmore, and now back out to Guerra. Guerra has it, now back to Elmore. Shea drives, now back to Guerra. 16 on the shot clock, 2:13 on the game clock. Into Guerra, passes it to Faust, or rather to Joy Potts. No good. Faust return, tried to put it in, no good. And here comes Molitere with to the other way. To A.J. Huddleston, to Chandler, now to Molitere right here in front of us. Molitere yo-yos the dribble. Now gets it in to Chandler. Chandler guarded by the smaller Jamison Guerra. Now they go way back out again. H.A. Huddleston for 3. Off the iron, no good. Rebound Guerra. Gets the ball ahead to Jay Elmore. Elmore drives in, but he's got to get rid of it. Here's Guerra, long 3 on the way. Ooh, in and out, no good. Rebound cleared off by EOU. They lead at 32-31, 1:25 remaining here in the first half. Huddleston with the ball in the forecourt. Officiating has been very good so far. Out to Dill. Dill's got it. Over to Molitere. He's going to put up another 3 on the way. This one roll around, will not go. Rebound corralled inside, and they say that it's going to be Oregon Tech ball. 1:06 to go here in the first half. And coming in for EOU is going to be Solomon McGinnis, and he'll replace Slade Dill. And the ball will belong to Tech. And Guerra will come into the front court with 1 minute remaining right now in the first half. Tech down 1. Guerra on the dribble. Comes to the right-hand side with it to Jay Elmore for 3. Short off the front of the iron. It just didn't quite have the distance. Molitere comes the other way. And over another 3 coming from the other way. Bounces around, goes up in the air, and comes in. And that's a basket for Adam Orr and gives them a 4-point lead. Eastern up 4. Jamison Guerra with the ball. Jamison backs it off, comes over once again to Elmore. Now they go down along the baseline to Faust, backs his way in, wants to turn, put it up left-handed and in. Nice shot by Kyson Faust as he put it up and in. And now the ball back into the hands of Molitere right here in front of us as they set up a play for him with 4 seconds to go. Wants to drive to the hoop, roll it up and in. And Molitere win the game, now has 11, and that will end the first half of play. And Eastern Oregon will take a 4-point lead to the locker room. It is Eastern Oregon 37, Oregon Tech 33. We will be back.
At Klamath Falls Toyota, you'll experience our goal to completely satisfy every customer, every day. Because our customers are like family to us. You'll also experience the teamwork of our professional and knowledgeable staff. They're authentic, caring, and the best in the industry. And when you choose from our great selection of new Toyotas or quality pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs, you'll experience a process that's efficient, easy, and transparent. Experience amazing at Klamath Falls Toyota, where experience is everything.
From our humble beginnings serving members from a small garage to today, serving communities across Southern Oregon, Rogue Credit Union was founded on the idea that together, we're stronger. For over 60 years, Rogue has been living, giving, supporting local, committed to lending a hand. Where you're more than just an auto loan or checking account, you're an owner, just like our founders intended back in that small garage in 1956. Living local, it's a Rogue thing.
Hi, Ebony.
Hi.
So we got about 2 minutes and then we'll start chatting.
Okay.
I won't ask.
At Papa Murphy's, we know family time is more important than ever. And our family wants to do all we can to help your family. So we're making it easier to get pizza made from scratch that you bake at home by offering online ordering everywhere and delivery and curbside pickup where we can. So you can keep family time as normal as possible. Papa Murphy's. We're in this together.
Hi, I'm Rob Cedar, General Manager of Klamath Falls Honda and Klamath Falls Subaru. I've lived here my whole life. Most of our employees have lived here their whole life too. Our sales, service, parts, and body shop teams are all staffed with experienced local folks. You know them and they know you. Our dealerships are comfortable and not corporate. Comfortable means we're focused on you. I'm Rob, and I'm glad to know you.
The comfort of home has never been more important, which is why we're committed to delivering affordable, reliable power. Our reliability track record is 99.98%, and we're always working on new and better ways to go even further.
Back here at halftime as Eastern Oregon holds a 4-point lead on the Hustlin' Owls at the break, 37-33. Eastern jumped out early to an 11-3 lead. Tech was able to battle back, take 3 leads in the first half. The last one came at 29-27, but EOU closes the half on an 8-4 run, and in that one got a big transition basket from Huddleston, and then it was Molitere there at the end, a 3 and a deuce, and it was 37-33 Eastern with the lead. We'll break that down here in a bit. Joined at halftime by the Lady Owls, Ebony McMillan. She comes all the way from Australia to join the program this season. And Ebony, I've had a chance to talk to you about your life back in Australia and here. Back home right now, it's it's really hot back home.
Oh yeah, it's summer right now, so it's totally opposite.
And I know your parents made the trip over and have spent some time here in the base and then went on a couple of these trips. I know they told me, they said, we're just happy to see the snow and the cold because it's so warm back in your hometown.
Yeah, well, I'm missing it. So no, I've gotten used to the snow. I feel like I'm surviving.
Are you used to the bus trips yet? When you know playing back home, is there? Do you guys travel bus, fly, or just stay locally?
Really, because I'm from Melbourne, which is a bigger city. Like, we have about 20 clubs within maybe an hour driving distance or two. So driving 10 hours plus is definitely a change for me. But, you know, try to get some sleep, and it's really not too bad when the whole team's going through it together.
Talk about the process, how you got here to Oregon Tech. I know that Morgan Roberts, a gal that you played with back in club ball in Australia, and she was such a great player, an All-America player here at Oregon Tech, and I know she had a connection with Coach Meredith and kind of got you here.
Yeah, so I was pushed up an age group into the Open Women's team back in Australia, so I was playing with around 28-year-olds, and a lot of them had gone to college in the US, and I was just in discussion with my teammates about my aspirations to go to college, and Morgan was able to put me in contact here. She told me about the program, told me about like Klamath Falls in general, and that's how the connection was made. After that, I was chatting with the coaches, and I really liked everything about the school and basketball especially.
Has it been what you expected when you got here? I mean, the team seems really close-knit and a great rapport between you and the girls, and it seems like it's been a perfect match.
Well, this season is intense. Like, we are working hard every practice, every week we're putting in like a lot of effort. So I think coming in as a freshman, maybe it was a bit of a shock, but now I'm used to it, and it's just the grind that we have to do. So I'm very much enjoying it.
Talk about the pace of play. Is it a lot different in the college ball here than what you saw back home?
Oh yeah, for sure. I think back home, like, most plays were off a half-court set, but here, especially our team, we like run so many transition baskets, and coach really like emphasizes running lanes, which is something that I needed to and still will continue to improve on, but it's definitely a fun part of the game for Tech.
Talk about schoolwork. What are you looking to major in, and what Ebony McMillan wants to do somewhere down the road?
Yeah, so right now I'm majoring in marketing, and my current sort of plan for that is to go home and get some sort of post-grad degree in graphic design. And I want to combine the two to work in graphic design, and I think marketing is a really good degree to help with that. And then, I mean, I don't really know what's going to happen, but like if I stay here or go back to Australia, but I'm just kind of seeing where it takes me. But if I go home, I hope to continue to play at a high level back in Australia.
Heck yeah. Ebony McMillan, Melbourne, Australia, thank you for stopping by. We'll see you in Ashland on Tuesday night when the Lady Owls take on Southern Oregon.
Of course, let's get the win.
That's our halftime guest from the Lady Owls. Tough loss today for Oregon Tech's women. They fall to Eastern Oregon 79-58. We'll come back. Bobby will rejoin me. We'll look at those first half numbers and then also take a look at the other games going on around the Cascade Conference this afternoon. It's a pink out, a sea of pink. Haven't heard if there are any t-shirts left, but I doubt it if there were, because everybody here in pink. 37-33, Eastern with the lead at the break. We're back here from Danny Miles Court after this timeout.
Thanks to Les Schwab Tires, I'm a confident backseat driver, but Mom's a little stressed about spending. Remember, deep breaths and watch your speed. Even though we're watching our wallets, Les Schwab is still watching out for our safety. So start here.
For a limited time, save up to $150 instantly on select sets of 4 tires. Les Schwab Tires, doing the right thing since 1952.
These days, you can eat about any kind of pizza in any kind of environment, and that's great. But at Abby's, our customers today want the same things our customers wanted way back in 1964. Delicious pizza, shared with family and friends in a fun, casual setting. If that sounds old-fashioned, that's sort of the point. From our 36 locations, Abby serves the kind of traditional pizza that traditions are made of. Good to the last slice. Abby's, a legendary pizza tradition. Yum.
Feeding and watering, building, tending, and mending, one foot in front of the other, day after day, season after season. At Coastal, we're proud to say we've walked a mile or two in boots just like yours. That's why our stores are stocked with everything you need by folks who care. Find your store or shop now at coastalcountry.com with shipments to your door, in-store, or curbside. We are Coastal, and we're just what the country needs.
Said I'm all about it. Yeah, I'm all about it. Said I'm all about it. Yeah, 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 yeah. Said I'm all about it. Yeah, I'm all about it. Said I'm all about it. Yeah, 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 yeah,
Thanks to Les Schwab tires, I'm a confident backseat driver, but Mom's a little stressed about spending. Remember, deep breaths and watch your speed. Even though we're watching our wallets, Les Schwab is still watching out for our safety. So throw it here.
For a limited time, save up to $150 instantly on select sets of Ford tires. Les Schwab tires, doing the right thing since 1952.
The comfort of home has never been more important, which is why we're committed to delivering affordable, reliable power. Our reliability track record is 99.98%, and we're always working on new and better ways to go even further.
There's a collision happening between science and innovation, environment and technology, thriving together in a place you might not have heard of. But the ones who discover us, they're the originators, working and learning in living labs that produce life-changing results and developing innovations that will change the next millennium. There's a collision happening. Be part of it. Be Oregon Tech.
Halftime score reads Eastern Oregon 37, the Hustlin' Owls 33. Both teams shoot extremely well in the first half, Bobby. Tech 14 of 27, that's 52%. Tech, though, 2 of 9 from 3 of the legs, maybe a little bit from last night's game, made 3 of 5 for the line. Eastern 54% from the field, 15 out of 28. They were 4 of 8 from 3 land, made all 3 of their free throws. Tech wins the rebound battle in the first half, 14-13, including 3 offensive boards. Tech forced 7 turnovers. They turned that into 10 points, but turned it over 6 times themselves. Turned that into 8 Eastern Oregon points. Individually, 11 for Jamison Guerra, 8 for Joey Potts, and 6 for Cody Bauman to lead the way for Tech. Eastern led by 11 from Philip Malater. Malachi Applework got 9 off the bench, as did Emmett Taylor with 7. Elsewhere around the league this afternoon, everything else, 3 games going on. They're at halftime in Portland. Multnomah leading Bushnell 49-42. Warner Pacific at home leading Corbin 46-37. Interesting score there, considering the fact that it was Warner that got rolled last night by Bushnell. And the other one, College of Idaho, halfway through the first half. Southern Oregon leading the Yotes 16-15 in a slow, methodical game.
If Warner Pack wins that game with Corbin, they will have beaten them 2-0.
And that gives them the hammer. That would give them the hammer. The other games, Lewis Clark State and Northwest, that'll start at the top of the hour, and later tonight, the 9 o'clock special. It is Evergreen State and Walla Walla. Evergreen has 1 win on the year. That was against Walla Walla. Walla Walla with 0 wins, so should be an interesting one there in College Place, Washington. This one 37-33. Tech's got a just come out and continue to work the ball inside, somehow find a way to stop the dribble penetration of both Applework and also Molitor. That's been something Eastern's been able to get the ball into the paint and convert.
Well, as we get ready, Michael, your thoughts here in the second half. The officiating's been very good.
Everything's been great.
Absolutely,
great crowd.
You know, good officiating, great game, huge crowd, like you said. I think everybody's having a good time. They just want to see if they can get
the crowd going a little bit. It seems like I will say this, and this is not a knock against the Hustle Owl fans. It seems like they need prompt to get them going. There's other places where the fans get going on their own.
I know it. All right, Tech puts the ball in play. They get it out on top to Joy Potts, gives it back to Guerra. Guerra drives inside, looks around, comes way back out to Shivers. Shivers now drives down along the baseline. Now brings it way out to Potts. Now back to Shivers. Backs his way in traffic. Looking. Comes way back out to Guerra. 10 on the shot clock. Jamison with the ball. They double team him. Now he gets the ball back over to Shivers with 5. Shivers going to have to jump it up, lean in, toss it up, won't go. And the ball will go back over to EOU.
Great defense by the Mounties that time.
Yeah, they did. They did. Eastern Oregon defended the whole thing beautifully.
The whole play started. It was Guerra trying to drive the ball to the basket. They were looking to try to backdoor lob to Joey Potts. Maybe that would get the crowd energized. Eastern did a good job on the backside to take that away and then really picked up the man pressure on the set.
Okay, here comes AJ into the front court. Huddleston now gives it over to Valdez. Valdez bounces it in and bounces it right past Preston Chandler out of bounds. Chandler couldn't corral it. Turnover EOU. Tech says thank you and come back the other way. They get the ball in to Guerra, and Guerra will bring it up. Guerra in the front court, greeted right there by Molitor. Now over to Faust, now to Potts. Potts lobs in, a lob intended for Bauman, and that one goes out of bounds.
Looked like the same play.
Yeah. Looked like exactly another ill-advised play, except on the other end with us.
Both teams play a little tight here early in the second half.
They are. Into the front court comes Huddleston. Huddleston on the dribble. Now he bounces it down to Chandler. Chandler wants to back his way in, get it back out. A.J. Huddleston for a 3. In and out, no good. Rebound cleared off by Shivers, and they say stepped out of bounds.
No, they're going to call him for a push-off.
Are they? Oh, my gosh. They're calling.
It'll be the third on
his
Shivers.
Third foul. Wow. Of course, I was screened here, and I just assumed it must have stepped out of bounds. They wanted to give him the ball back. Well, they've got it. Out on top, Chandler. Chandler wants to drive, going to go right to the well. Up, in, and he's fouled on the play, makes the basket. I think the foul is going to go on Potts.
Actually, it'll go on Bauman.
No, went on
side.
Bauman. And now it is a 6-point lead. The foul on Bauman. We already picked up 2 fouls in less than a minute and a half. And this is going to put Chandler at the foul line, try to complete a 3-point play. Wow. Mistake after mistake right now, and he makes it, and they have their biggest lead of the game at 40-33. Guerra to the front court with the basketball. Drives down. Jump shot from 15. Won't go. Rebound. Bauman put it back up and in. Bauman took it right off the hands of Chandler and put it right back up and in. And its lead is cut to 5. Molitor with the ball. Molitor way out on top to Chandler. Chandler wants to drive. Back his way in. Go to the well. No. No harm, no foul underneath. They get the ball up. Here comes Shivers. Gives it ahead to Potts. Potts wants to put it up short. Dead aim right there, Joey. You got to make that one. They come the other way with Molitor. Molitor way out on top to Orr. Now back to the big guy. Back to Orr for a long 3, and he buries it. Orr hits the 3, and all of a sudden it's an 8-point lead for EOU, and this crowd is just dead right now. 43-35 with 17:35 to go. Oregon Tech has never lost the men a pink-out game in the 12 years, and right now they're in trouble. Point-blank shot missed. Fouls the rebound twice, and it's again go up twice. They're going to call a foul, and that foul is going to be against Valdez. And that's going to send Kai Faust to the foul line. I mean, you talk about being right there. The effort was right there, but the ball didn't want to go in, Mike.
It was like there was a lid on the basket in that situation. The ball just came to skim around 2 or 3 times. Did not want to fall down. And now Kai's going to have to knock down 2.
Kai at the foul line, trailing by 8. Faust eyes the hoop. Shot on the way. Perfect. And it's 43-36. And he'll have another.
Faust this weekend's gone over 500 rebounds for his Oregon Tech career.
Kai ready. Second shot. This one in and out. The rebound picked up by Valdez. Valdez gives the ball to Huddleston. Huddleston comes to front court. Goes over to Molitor. Molitor on the dribble against Faust, who's guarding him. Now they get the ball back to the hands of Orr. Now back to the big guy who gives it back to Orr, who rolls to the hoop. Boy, what a play that was. Lays it up and in. Easy bucket. And it's a 9-point lead at 45-36. Ball back out now. Hands of Shivers. Gets it into Cody Bauman. Bauman wants to back his way in, put it up. It will not go. Rebound is knocked away, but it's picked up by Molitor. Comes all the way, go to the hoop, lay it up. No, rebound, Faust. Faust bothered him enough that he didn't get it in there. Guerra inside the foul line, wants to lean in, and he scores a bucket. Wow, I don't know about that one. That could have been a whistle.
That pivot foot was sliding, but just not enough.
Oh, wow. 45-38 the score, and now a total of 13 in the game for Guerra, but he needs help. Got to get some more guys scoring. Every basket counts now. They go over on the far side. A.J. Huddleston now out on top to Chandler. Chandler backs his way in against Cody Bauman, still backing. Wants to turn around, up and under. No, but a foul's called on Bauman, and Chandler will shoot 2.
Not sure what Cody Bauman could do there, Bobby.
No, he could not. He could not. And on Bauman, that is his 3rd foul. So he's got 3. Shivers has 3. And on the other side, you got 3 fouls on the big guy, Valdez. But they're not playing with a short bench. We are. Chandler at the line. Shot on the way is good. Preston Chandler, 71% foul shooter on the season. And lead is back up to 8. The biggest has been 9. And he can put it there with this shot. 16:02 remaining in the game. And Oregon Tech, Mike's got a lot of work to do.
It all starts with trying to get defensive stops. They haven't done that here in the second half.
And it is back to a 9-point lead at 47-38. Guerra to the front court. Jameis on the drive. Looks in, gets it way back out to Shivers. Shivers down, finds Faust as he breaks to the hoop. Great pass and great score, and it cuts the lead to 7. We need that every time down. Now we need some stops. Huddleston to the front court, directing traffic. Gives it to Valdez, back to Huddleston. Now out Chandler for a long 3, and he hits it.
Here come the 3s again, Bobby.
Wow, Preston Chandler, and it's the biggest lead of the game is 50-40 with 15:25 to go. Guerra drives down. Get it back over on the side here. Driving inside. Go down. Bodies all over the floor. EOU picks it up. They go to Chandler. Chandler inside. Tosses it up and off the glass. And it's a 12-point lead. And Justin Parnell wants a timeout. 15:08 remaining in the game. Eastern Oregon 52. Oregon Tech 40. Wow, we'll be back.
At Klamath Falls Toyota, you'll experience our goal to completely satisfy every customer every day. Because our customers are like family to us. You'll also experience the teamwork of our professional and knowledgeable staff. They're authentic, caring, and the best in the industry. And when you choose from our great selection of new Toyotas or quality pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs, you'll experience a process that's efficient, easy, and transparent. Experience amazing at Klamath Falls Toyota, where experience is everything.
Great start to the second half for Eastern Oregon as they have outscored the Hustlin' Owls 15-7 over that stretch. For Eastern here in the second half, EOU has made a total of 5 of 8 shooting and 2 of 3 from three land. That has been the key to their success.
And none of those points have come from Molitor.
They've done a good job of disguising him, and a couple curls to the basket, really working Preston Chandler, who's had a nice second half.
He has.
He now has 12.
Okay, here we go. Guerra brings it to the front court for Tech. Jamison, ready, drives down along the baseline in traffic, gets the ball to Shivers. Shivers way back out on top to Elmore. Elmore over to Faust. Faust looks inside, tries to get it in to Joey Potts, does. Potts double teamed, and we're going to have a foul call. And the foul's going to go on Preston Chandler. Chandler will pick up the personal foul, and that is only his first. Tech gets it into Faust. Faust guarded by Chandler, walks his way back in, fadeaway shot, good along the baseline, and Chandler's going to get hit again with a foul. 2 in a matter of 2 seconds.
And a huge basket there for Kyson Faust.
It was.
Really isolated there on that possession, and all of a sudden maybe a little energy coming out of this Oregon Tech team.
And he's got 9 in the game, could make it 10 right here. Faust at the line.
Already with 9, Bobby, like you said, his season high is 12.
Kai eyes the hoop, shot on the way. We've got the Boston bounce, and that's 10 for him. Cuts the lead back to 9. Now we need some stops. All right, to the front court. Now they give him the ball to Orr out on top. Orr with the ball, goes over to AJ. AJ drives through, and there's going to be a foul called on that. He got bumped pretty hard. We'll see what's going to be on.
I think it's Guerra. No, they'll call Elmore.
We're going to call Elmore for the foul. And on Tech, that will be their 4th foul already. Eastern has 3, so they're calling it a little tight, Mike. They're a little tighter. Back into the game for the first time this half is Emmett Taylor, the 6'4 senior. From Lapway, right?
Number 1 ranked team in the 1A in Ida. That's the team that beat Baker City.
Okay. Now over, and they get the ball and back it off with Apworth. Apworth's going to drive down to the hoop. Potts. Basket won't count. Basket can't
He got fouled by the leg of Potts.
Yeah. Joey Potts got him with a knee. That's, going for a ride. All right. And on Potts, that'll be his first foul, but what a foul. He's going to sit down now. And coming into the game for Oregon Tech is Blake Jensen.
5 team fouls on Tech here in the second half.
Yeah, and Eastern can shoot the foul shots decently. You don't want to put them to the line. Get it over to Aplock. He's along the baseline, guarded by Guerra. Now gets it out to H.A. Huddleston. Huddleston, 10 shots on the clock. Huddleston backs off. Now he bounces down. Nice play by Oregon Tech's Jensen. Jensen intercepted the pass. They come the other way. Put the ball up. It won't go, but I think Guerra shot it. I was totally screened out. The foul is going to go against Valdez. No, not Valdez. It's going to be on Huddleston. He said it's 32, not 23. And that's going to put Guerra at the line to shoot. Jamison, 13 in the game. First shot on the way, perfect. He now has 14, and that's what he had last night, was it not, Mike Stafford? Yeah. 14 in the game and 9 assists. And that cuts the lead back to 8. Guerra will have one more, can cut it to 7.
All starts at the other end, Bobby. Tech's doing great offensively. Just got to get
Roll
those
around
stops.
and down. Yeah, here we go. Down to 7-point lead, but now they need another stop. They had that great interception that last time by Jensen. Went down and ended up getting 3. All right, Huddleston in the front court. Huddleston on the drive, out on top. Now gives it up to Dill. Dill with it, looking to give it somewhere. Does over to Aflock. Aflock wants to drive all the way down. Oh, nice move by Aflock as he faked Blake Jensen right out of his shoes. And scored it. They're back up by 9. Shivers with the ball, looking to throw it to someone. Does. Now back to Keegan Shivers. Shivers goes back with the ball and wanting to put the ball up off the backhand. And what a play, really, for Oregon Tech by Blake Jensen. I mean, he was stopped, and then all of a sudden he kept going and put it up and in, so the lead cut back to 7 again. Need a stop badly here. Halfwalk looking inside, gets it into the big man Dill. He's guarded by the short man Jamison. And now for a long three, off the iron, no good, taken by A.J. Huddleston. And we've got a jump ball. Nobody wants to let go of the ball.
I think the arrow goes Eastern's way.
And it does. You are right. Goes Eastern's way. And now Shivers comes out. We got a timeout. 12:59 remaining in the game. 54 for Eastern Oregon, 47 for your Oregon Tech Hustling Owls. We will be back.
There's a collision happening between science and innovation, environment and technology, thriving together in a place you might not have heard of. But the ones who discover us, they're the originators, working and learning in living labs that produce life-changing results and developing innovations that will change the next millennium. There's a collision happening. Be part of it. Be Oregon Tech.
When you think fun, think Clamoya Casino. Win up to $500 cash and a 65-inch TV every Friday during Tune In and Turn On the Fun Friday drawings. Receive top-quality Black Diamond cookware just by earning points on Sundays. New items each week. Get up to 5 times bonus points on Wednesdays. Enjoy a great meal and comfortable hotel room after having fun at the casino. Stay and play at Clamoya Casino in Chiloquin, where winning comes naturally.
Jamison Guerra leading the way for Oregon Tech. He's got 15. Kyson Faust with 10 points and a team best 6 rebounds. Eastern led by 4 in double figures. Affelwerk and Malater and Orr with 11. Chandler leads the way for them. He's got 12, Bobby.
All right, thank you, Michael. They'll take it out on the baseline. A.J. Huddleston looking to get it in. Finally does get the ball in to Taylor. Taylor wants to drive, going to pull up, put up a 12-footer. Wow.
They've hit some tough shots tonight, Bobby.
I tell you. And now it's a 9-point lead once again for EOU. Into the front court. They get the ball. Faust has it at the moment. No harm, no foul. Kai comes with it this side, gives it to Keegan Shivers. Lobs it up and in from about 9 feet. That was a nice shot by Keegan. Cut it back to 7, but got to get a stop. As Mike Safford said, got to have stops. You can't catch them if you don't. 3 ball from downtown and almost sitting on the coach's lap by Emmett Taylor, and now it's back to 10. And only 12-16. That's a lot of time, but it doesn't seem like it the way this game is going. Like we need an hour or something. We got some tired Oregon Tech players out there after that battle last night. Elmore has it, back over to Guerra. Guerra's got it, drives in, puts up a shot from about 12, won't go. Dill the rebound, gives it over to Afwak, and he'll bring it to the front court. Comes to the front court, loses the ball out of bounds, turnover Easton. We need a few more of those, Mike. If we can't get them, let them dribble it off their foot or whatnot.
Well, the thing that Eastern's doing, they've extended their defense out well beyond the three-point line. They're not giving Tech a chance to shoot a 3, and that's been the big key.
Yeah.
No open looks like we've seen the last few nights, even last night against C of I.
Faust came out of the game and back into the game for Oregon Tech. Came Jensen. Shot on the way from Jensen, was it?
It was Jay Elmore.
Or Jay Elmore is who I meant. And cuts the lead to 59-51. And Elmore has his first bucket in the game. In the front court, Afwak gets the ball inside. Bouncing it is McGinnis. McGinnis turns, puts up a 12-footer, and hits it. Wow.
What do you do, Bobby? What do you do?
They're shooting lights out, and they got hands in their face and everything, and they're just doing the job. Get it back over Elmore for 3. Off the iron, no. High to get the rebound was Dill, and should have been a travel, not called. And they go for a long 3 the other way, over and off, no, and the rebound pulled down by Cody Bauman. Gets it ahead. Long pass down. Jensen laying up and in. Jensen with a bucket. We've cut it back to 8 again. We need to get stops because Eastern's just shooting the ball. You leave them open, and they're shooting the ball just awfully well.
Tech running the lane right there. Great job by Guerra to find Jensen running the floor.
Half-walk into the front court. Gives it up to Dill up on top. Looks inside, bounces the ball, turnaround shot on the way, no good, taken by Taylor. Rebound cleared off by Cody. Gets it ahead to Elmore, now down in the corner from 3 from the corner, in and out of the hopper. Tough roll on the shot by Shivers, and the rebound goes to EOU. And now pulling up is Molitere, and he missed it. Molitere misses, Shivers the rebound, will bring it back to the front court, and we've hit 10 minutes remaining in the game. Get the ball over to Guerra underneath, and he's hammered, and no call. Oh, you got to be kidding me on that one. You got to be kidding me on that one. Guerra got hit in the head.
They're going to give the ball to Oregon Tech. It's got to be a makeup because that was a huge, huge hit.
Oh, I mean, it was just whacked him. So they gave the ball to Oregon Tech to make up for it. And they get it in to Bauman. Bauman with the ball. Cody backs his way in, and he's going to be called for an offensive foul. And that your thoughts, Coach Sapper?
It was the right call.
I agree. I think it was the right call also.
Bauman led with that right shoulder,
Yeah,
hit it directly
down,
into the Eastern
him.
player.
Yep.
But in the same sense, the way we've seen that call throughout the year, also seen a flop call on that as well.
Yeah.
Unfortunate call for the Owls is that could have cut the lead down to 6.
Yep. And now they got to keep him from going back to double digits right here. 9:35 to go. Molitere gets it out on top. Gives it to McGinnis. They pass it down low. Aplock's got it along the baseline. Shot from there. Good. What a shot. Holy cow. That was Emmett Taylor, rather. And he hit that to bring it back up to 10 with 9:19 to go. All right, Tech in the front court. Elmore's got it. Gives it to Guerra. They've held Guerra to just that one bucket here in this half. Guerra with it. Jamison drives the foul line, gets it back out. Shivers now wants to drive down, back on the way, put it up, roll around, it won't go. We got a whistle and a foul on the shot that was taken by Oregon Tech. And that shot was by Jensen, and the foul on this one's going on Molitere.
You know,
Molitere picks up the foul.
Tech rolling the dice with Bauman out there with 4 fouls. And so been very active at both ends of the floor, and Justin Parnell saying, why the heck not?
Okay, here's Blake Jensen, shot on the way, good. Faust will come back in. Faust is coming in, and he's going to come in for Shivers. Give Shivers a little rest. I mean, he's got to really be gassed after last night. You knew that already, as you said after talking to him. Second shot is good. Jensen, it paid off, didn't it? Doing some extra foul shooting, cuts it back to 8. Now we need stops. We need stops, and we got to make a bucket each time we come down with 8:50 to go in the game. Get it into the big guy, and Valdez down low. Drive to the hoop, no. I don't know who blocked Taylor's shot. Was it Bauman?
I think he cut a part of the hand, and they didn't call it, Bobby.
Okay, all right. Now Guerra drives to the foul line. Shot from there, roll around and down. Now the crowd's starting to get back into it. Now we do have it to 6. And they come back the other way. And with the ball is Aflock. Gives it up to McGinnis. Now over to Molitere. Molitere backs up, launches, buries it for 2. And it's back to a 8-point lead at 65-57. Right here in front of us on the dribble is Guerra. Guerra's going to drive down, fade away, shot in and out of the hopper. What a tough roll. All black shirts there to get it. Aflock brings it up, and they throw it up and around and down on the shot by Molitere. And all just like that, they hit 2 buckets in a row, and it's back up to 10. And with that, timeout Oregon Tech, 7:34 remaining in this game. 10-point Eastern lead, and we shall return.
At Papa Murphy's, we know family time is more important than ever. And our family wants to do all we can to help your family. So we're making it easier to get pizza made from scratch that you bake at home by offering online ordering everywhere and delivery and curbside pickup where we can. So you can keep family time as normal as possible. Papa Murphy's, we're in this together.
From our humble beginnings serving members from a small garage to today, serving communities across Southern Oregon, Rogue Credit Union was founded on the idea that together, we're stronger. For over 60 years, Rogue has been living, giving, supporting local, committed to lending a hand. Where you're more than just an auto loan or checking account, you're an owner, just like our founders intended back in that small garage in 1956. Living local, it's a Rogue thing.
Big night for Eastern Oregon's Big Three in Emmett Taylor, Malachi Afework, and Philip Molitere. They have combined for 40 of their 67 points, Bobby. And it's not like Tech isn't playing bad defense. It's the fact that they are just going 1v1 and making tough shots. And that's what Justin Parnell talked about in our pregame interview, the fact that they make tough shots.
Okay, Tech takes it out right here in front of us. Get the ball into Guerra. Guerra on the dribble. Now this side to Shivers. Now into Cody Bauman playing with 4 fouls. Bauman turns around, shot no, but he's fouled on the play by Chandler, and he'll shoot 2. Chandler picks up the personal foul, and that will send Bauman to the line for 2 shots.
8 points, 7 rebounds tonight for Cody Bauman, much better than what we saw last night. He was just harassed by those bigs from College of Idaho.
Shot on the way by Bauman is good. Cody now has 9 in the game. Out of the game for Tech is Jensen. Into the game was Noah Thomas for the brief time that he was in there. Played very, very well near the end of that first half when he came in. Bauman will have 1 more. Second shot, good again. Worked so hard at improving his foul shot. And they cut the lead to 8 again. There's still plenty of time, but we've got to get stops and not turn the ball over. All right. Molitere goes down along the baseline to the big guy. Clear over in the other corner for 3, and he buries it.
What a great offensive set.
Wow. Orr hits it from the 3, and now their biggest lead of the game is 11 at 70-59. Guerra to the front court, and we just passed 7 minutes remaining in the game. Guerra's got it. Out on top to Noah Thomas. Noah Thomas on the dribble, comes back over to Guerra. Guerra down to Cody Bauman, backs his way in again. Bauman wants to put it up and score it. Cuts it back to 9, but we got to get the stops at the other end, and that was a great play, the last one. Oh my, what a great play Eastern Oregon ran. It really was. The big guy at the ball, Valdez, holding it, trying to get rid of it. Does to Molitere breaking down. Now way back out to Valdez, and he fakes the 3, comes down inside to Chandler. His shot no good, but we're going to have a whistle and a foul. And is it going to be Bauman? It is. 5th foul on Bauman. So Cody Bauman is done for the night as he picks up his 5th personal foul. And at the line will go Chandler for Eastern Oregon.
See who they go to. Will it be Potts? Will it be Jensen? Do they go small? Justin Parnell will take his 20 seconds to determine who he wants to come in.
Mitch Fink. Oh, you can't do that.
Nope.
But Bauman fouls out.
He's going to go Joey Potts.
And it's going to be Potts coming in for Bauman. So a nice round of applause for Bauman. He had a nice game tonight. He was just shut completely out last night as far as the bigs of C of I. And at the foul line is Preston Chandler, 71%. He's made quite a few of them tonight. He's got 12 points in the game. Shot on the way, short off the rim. Radio Jinx, try it again. Still Bauman at the line. 6:15, down by 9. Chandler will try to make it 10. And he missed them both. Good break there. A little pressure, I guess, with a 9-point lead, huh? Now Tech into the front court. Faust gives it to Noah Thomas. Thomas on the dribble. Thomas looks, trips, slips, falls, still has it, gives it to Potts. Potts turns around, jump hook, roll around and down. And cut the lead back to 7. It's 70 to 54, 63 with 5:50 remaining in the game. And to the front court. Driving down, leaning in, Affleck puts that shot, looked like it was partially blocked by Potts. Get it down, going to the hoop. Thomas want to put it up, and they're going to count the basket. No, they're going to call a charge. Oh, too bad.
Looked like Thomas had gotten his way to the side of the defender. I was waiting for a basket and a flop call, but that's not what was called.
No, that would have really been huge. That could have been 66 plus the foul. Could have been within 3. Oh, my. I think when he looks at the film, they have done a good job, but I think you're right. I definitely thought it was a block. And I know nothing. It's the only thing you got to remember. Down low, they've got the ball over in the corner. Affleck. Affleck wants to drive along the baseline, up, under, and in.
How'd he stay in bounds?
I don't know, but it's now back up to a 9-point lead. 72-63 as we approach 5 minutes. Where every basket counts now. Thomas with the ball. And what's that call going to be?
It's going to be free throws for the Owls, I think.
I hope so.
I think it's going to be on Affleck.
Yeah, I think that's who they called it on. His 3rd foul. And Noah Thomas, who got whacked on that play, goes to the foul line. The freshman, 65% in his first year playing for Tech at the foul line. Orr goes out. Back in the game comes Emmett Taylor for Eastern Oregon. Shot on the way is no good. I was screened out, but I could tell with the players that it was no good. And they're going to give the ball to Eastern. Kai Faust got hurt over there on the side. He and Valdez, I think, got tangled up together.
Good effort that time by Faust. And
I think
he's now
Kai's
going to have to
come out. He's going to have to come out. Boy, I tell you. And back into the game comes Jay Elmore. Now you're playing triple shorthanded. 4:51 to go, down 9, and the ball in the hands of Affleck. Affleck, great pass, great play. Bucket by Taylor. Now, just like that, it's back up to 11. Eastern has played a whale of a game. That's all I can say. They've really played well, and we haven't caught some of the breaks that would have really helped. Driving in, putting a shot up from 8 feet, no good. Gets his rebound, puts it up again, short off the rim again on the second time.
The shots that are falling for Eastern aren't falling for Tech.
That's true. That is true. 11-point lead and 4:05 remaining in the game. Things looking bad now. Few of the faithful heading to the exit. And they're going to say that the ball, they're going to give it to Oregon Tech. And so Tech will have the ball and come the other way. Coach Kemp didn't want to really foul or scream about it. I mean, he's got an 11-point lead, so he's happy right now anyway. Okay, Noah Thomas wants to go, wants to put it up. No harm, no foul, no nothing. And down by 11 and the ball in the hands. They can take their biggest lead of the night right here. 11 has been, and it could be bigger than that right here. Get it out on top to Valdez. Now into Chandler, and Chandler wants to go up. Doesn't get it. And now there's everybody on the floor. I guess they called it travel.
Called a held ball, and they gave it to Tech.
I
saw that Potts, when he went up to block that shot, pinned it straight up the top. And so they give the basketball. The arrow goes the way of Oregon Tech. Now you got to be uber efficient. You got to score. You got to get defensive stops. And you got to do it in a hurry.
You got to do it in a real hurry. And Guerra comes into the front court. Jamison gets it to Elmore. Comes back over to Jamison. Jamison Guerra going to jump up a three. Won't go. Potts tip up won't go either. And a rebound, Eastern Oregon, as they come the other way. Molitere on the dribble against Noah Thomas. Molitere goes around him and wants to go to the hoop, and it's going to be a foul called, I believe, against Noah Thomas. Got him from behind, but it's a good thing he did, because that was an easy layup for Molitere at that point, because he made a heck of a move. And that'll put him at the foul line. 77% foul shooter, Molitere. And give them their biggest lead of the game right here. 9th team foul against Tech, 7 against Eastern. Shot, Molitere, good. And there it is. 12-point lead, largest of the game. Could make it 13. 2:59 to go. Molitere's second shot, good again. And it's 13-point lead. And under 3 minutes to go in the game. Guerra quickly to the front. Jumps up from 12 feet, good. Timeout, Oregon Tech. Cuts the lead back to 11. And it's going to be a full. And we shall be back.
At Klamath Falls Toyota, you'll experience our goal to completely satisfy every customer every day. Because our customers are like family to us. You'll also experience the teamwork of our professional and knowledgeable staff. They're authentic, caring, and the best in the industry. And when you choose from our great selection of new Toyotas or quality pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs, you'll experience a process that's efficient, easy, and transparent. Experience amazing at Klamath Falls Toyota, where experience is everything.
The comfort of home has never been more important, which is why we're committed to delivering affordable, reliable power. Our reliability track record is 99.98%, and we're always working on new and better ways to go even further.
Tech trailing by 11, 2:51 left in the contest. The lead, 11 for Eastern Oregon, trying to complete a rare season sweep of Oregon Tech.
Yeah, they hardly would ever win here. And we won a lot over there, but things have changed. There are a lot of good basketball players playing it everywhere. And they get the ball across to Molitere, comes back on the near side here to Aflock. Now back to Molitere, drives in, kicks it back for a wide open three on the way. Looks good, is good. And that was by Aflock. And now the 14-point lead is the biggest. With 2:25 to go, and Eastern Oregon can really feel it. Guerra puts it up again, and now Jamison's got 21 in the game. 67-79 for Eastern. Foul. Joey Potts fouled him, held on to him so he wouldn't fall down. That's all you can do is he fouled the big guy, Valdez. Valdez only a 43% foul shooter. That's the guy you want to foul every time the minute he touches the ball. So Valdez at the line to shoot two. And he makes it. Well, he can feel comfortable now, can't he?
Rains it pours.
Well, I tell you, 80-67. Made them both. 81-67. 2 minutes to go. Guerra to the Front court. Jameson drives down, underneath, going to put it up. No, but he's fouled on the play and he'll shoot two.
Go Emmett Taylor with a foul. Believe it's a two-shot opportunity for Jay.
Looks like they're holding up two. And so Guerra on the way. Good. Guerra now with 22 in the game. Valdez will sit down. They don't want him in the game so they can foul him, even though he made those last two. You can say, hey, coach, I made them. Guerra will have one more. Shot on the way. Good again for Guerra.
One off a career high, which was 24 against Simpson this year.
And long pass to the front court. They get it in the hands of Molitor. Now Orr and ball. They lost it for a minute, but they get it back. Now back to Afwak. Goes down over. Driving with the ball is Taylor. Going to bring it back out. 10 on the shot clock. Now over to Afwak. Oh, great pass. Right underneath to Molitor, who was all by himself.
You play great defense for 25 seconds, give up a layup. That's tough.
Now a long shot on the way by Shivers. Off the iron, it's no good. Ball bounces out of bounds, and it will be in possession, I do believe, of Oregon Tech, as it was off Eastern. Orr and Taylor come out of the game as they pretty much can see the handwriting on the wall and put some people to play, but you never know. Minute 17 to go. Try to get it in to Joey Potts. The ball is lost. Picked up on the way. Affleck goes the other way. Brings it back out. Going to dribble it. And a foul's going to be called, I believe, against Kai Faust. And now, kind of a sad weekend, Michael, for the Oregon Tech men. The women got one. They went 1-1. The men are going to go 0-2.
It's just a tough one. That doesn't happen very often here on this floor, losing back-to-back home games. Now, granted, it's against two teams. Eastern receiving votes in the national poll. A very good team, but in the same sense, there was a lot of optimism for this team at the beginning of the season, but injuries have really, really hurt this club down the stretch.
Makes them both, and it's 85-69, the lead at 16, and I think that is the biggest lead. Shot no good, and they're just going to dribble the ball around and throw it over, and now a lot of the faithful disappointed, just as the entire Oregon Tech nation is disappointed. But Eastern Oregon, they just played a whale of a game.
Made shots when they needed to.
They sure did. Molitor on the dribble, puts up a jumper, looks good, is good. And it is now 87-69. And the thing to think of now, Mike, we've got a hot Southern Oregon University to play on Tuesday night in Ashland.
We definitely do, that's for sure.
I think what is the foul going to go on Molitor? What's the call?
It's going to go on one of them. I believe Taylor.
Okay. Taylor gets the called foul.
Actually, they said Affelwork.
Tennis. It is. Yeah,
after they discussed it.
Okay. Yeah. Affelwork got the foul. His fourth. Shot by Guerra is good.
Ties a career high there.
Ty right here. It'd be nice for him to hit this one as well.
We're having to hold a lot of the offensive load. They've really taken Geek and Shivers out of the game tonight defensively.
Oh, in and out of the hopper. Faust the rebound, puts it back in. So I'll make it 87-72, and they can just dribble it out. That's what they'll do. They'll just dribble the ball. Toss it around, and that's going to end the game. And Eastern Oregon's going to win it 87-72. Michael, tough weekend for Oregon Tech men especially.
Tough weekend. It doesn't get any easier on Tuesday night when they will head to Ashland to take on Southern Oregon, a team that's playing awfully well right now.
Southern Oregon playing extremely well, and Eastern Oregon certainly did here tonight. Final score, 87-72. We will take a break here in a momento, but for the Tech playing shorthanded really took its toll.
Tough one tonight for the Owls. The final again, 87-72. We'll have the post-game show next here on